Hello, everyone. Welcome to our official first episode. Excuse me.
Episode.
Tea in a Pod. My
Hi,
sisters, Missy and Janet.
Sissy.
Hello, everybody. We're
Hi.
so glad, and thanks to my 10-year-old grandson, we were able to get on
We're
YouTube.
officially on YouTube
Thank you,
now.
Dexter.
Thank you, Dexter.
Don't worry, we gave him some money,
Yeah, we did.
and his eyes got as big as the Texas sky. Like, okay,
Yeah,
he would have done it for free. Though.
he would have.
Yes,
But we had to make it worth his while.
ladies, I tell you, we were me and Gina. You know how we watch our soap opera at work at 1:30. We like everything stops production. And then the other day there was like this breaking news that came in. Did y'all hear about that guy that literally
Severed his
father's head
Yeah,
off?
he said his dad was the meanest person in the world
But
he
you know what?
ever knew.
He was what, in his 30s?
I'm not sure, but
I don't know,
he
but
was
this
an
guy
adult.
does not look like. I mean, that happened like in our backyard. It was crazy.
But he was an adult and still living with his parents.
With
If
his
you,
mother.
if you think your parents are mean,
Move out.
move out.
He didn't live with his dad. He lived with his mom.
mom.
Mom and dad was divorced.
Okay, but still, you're going to sit there and cry and say somebody was the meanest person.
Actually, I read today that they moved him to a prison because he kept inflicting like harm at himself.
Yeah.
He's hanging his head like on
Right.
the
On concrete and stuff.
They said he's not a harm. He's not a harm to society.
He's a
To
harm
himself.
He's a harm to himself.
Yeah.
But we're going to tell you something pretty gross. It wasn't a machete.
Nope.
It wasn't
Like a steak knife, they said.
Yes, he grabbed a freaking steak
But
knife.
good thing about it is he did it after he killed him. He killed him and then he
He
severed his
killed
head.
him while he was asleep. So,
Yeah.
But they said there was a struggle.
oh, there was a struggle.
Ugh.
But I'm telling you, every time I go down that street now, I know it's only been what, like a week or so. You know, but you know that street.
Yeah.
But every time I go down that street, that's what I think about.
Yeah.
When I go to your work
Yeah.
or go collect rent, you know, it's like, oh, I don't know, it just has a completely
Weird.
different feel to it. So I would say that there's definitely some mental issues there.
Well, they interviewed a neighbor and she said, "I always thought this was the greatest neighborhood. I
Well,
would
there
have
was nothing
never
ever happened."
imagined something like this happened next door."
Mm.
No, it's pretty sick. Is anybody watching the Amanda
Knox.
Knox series on Hulu?
You know, I'm going to be honest, it kind of makes me feel stupid because there was a lot of French. They spoke French. So
Italian.
They put, Italian, I'm sorry. So they put like those subtitles in there.
Right.
And I swear, but I wasn't even done reading it yet. And then when he went out to the next one,
Yeah.
I'm like, slow your roll down.
It's
So
hard to keep up.
it was
It
hard
is.
to keep up with. So I myself got a little aggravated. And I was like, no, forget it. This is making me feel stupid.
But I saw her interview today on the Dax Shepard podcast, and it's funny. I'm almost sure that she said Monica Lewinsky was help producing it.
She is, Monica
And
Lewinsky.
What?
yes,
Uh-huh.
and it's interesting because, like, when she was trying to keep up with as much Italian as she could, the Italian police weren't listening to like what she was saying. It's just really crazy. So I'm interested to see the next episode because it really tells of a lot of things that got missed, and the prosecutor.
What did she
She's,
do?
she's
I mean,
still.
I
She was
haven't got-
accused of. She was an
Killing her
exchange
roommate.
student in
Oh.
Italy, and her roommate had gotten killed in the house, and the police automatically thought it was her because of her behavior, and but she had stayed the night with her boyfriend of a week, but they really weren't looking for too many other suspects.
I was gonna
And
say,
what's
what was the
funny,
smoking gun? That why they thought
well,
she did
because
that?
they just thought that she was acting odd. There was no evidence. As a matter of fact, the girl that had been killed was raped. There was
Oh, see, I
men
never knew that.
DNA, yeah. And she's like, well,
That
you
makes
know,
no sense.
no. So
So how long did she stay in jail for?
4 years she was in prison, and then they released her, but she came back to America, but it was basically we could extradite you back to Italy if we deemed so for the next 4 years.
Wow.
But the
So
prosecutor.
did she get was
She-
there a trial?
Yes, there was
And
a
she
trial.
was guilty?
Yes, but then it was overturned. So
How can
she-
they say somebody was guilty when there was a rape, when there was DNA
well, because they
evidence?
said like she aided toward it or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was just crazy. I have to finish watching that podcast because I didn't get to watch it at the very end, and I'm going to watch the series. But it's crazy how it all happened, and
I'll tell you another thing that's
Yeah.
crazy. Have you seen current pictures of Monica Lewinsky?
yeah,
She looks really good.
Good
she's
for her.
She
aged,
does.
She's aging very well.
I thought she looked like a nerd, you know, when all that stuff happened
Yeah.
with Clinton and stuff. But man, she has aged extremely well.
Yes.
She's really pretty.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
done really good. Do you remember the number one thing that stood out when she did that famous interview?
The dress?
Nope, it wasn't the dress. When she was at
That's
Barbara
what got her
Walters.
busted.
No,
Or-
I know, but when she
got
did the
approved.
sit-down interview with that reporter, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember what reporter. Do you know what the number one comment was
What?
on that interview? Was the color of her lipstick.
Hmm.
Was it red?
No, she had.
Oh.
She said that she put like two different colors together. But I'll never forget. And I'm like, that's what everybody's the most interested in
lipstick.
is the color of your lipstick. Well, yep, that was the number one comment.
Well, and I watched her documentary. She was 22 years old
oh,
Yeah.
man.
when this
Can you
happened. She was an
imagine?
intern at the
Yeah.
White House. She was young, influenced.
Yes.
You know, just
Trying to
of course,
climb up the ladder.
A president of the
Literally.
United States that
Yeah.
has no interest to in an intern.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, can you imagine how powerful
Right.
the president of the United States?
Yeah. Pay
Yes.
attention to you.
Exactly.
And then have a chance to blow him.
I mean, really?
Gosh.
Maybe that's what the 2 shades of lipstick were for. Remember what they used to call that?
What's that?
Where guys, like in college, it was a big thing. How many different shades of lipstick they could get on their thing. Like the
Gosh.
rainbow or
Let's-
whatever, I think they called it. Yeah,
Okay,
y'all didn't know
Is
that?
that the same as the
No.
notch in your bedpost?
Pretty much.
Yep, there we go. I
Yeah.
never thought about it like that.
Yep,
Good
no,
point, Sissy.
seriously. Look it up. I think it's called rainbow or something.
Okay,
Oh.
but anyway,
We'll definitely have to
or
research
not
that.
look that up. But yeah,
Yeah, look that up.
we just wanted to jump on and tell everyone hello, and we're gonna get some really interesting conversations going here. So I hope everyone stays tuned and drop in the comments if there's something you would like us to talk about. We will be
Absolutely.
happy to research it or have a conversation about it or whatever.
Let us know if you got something interesting to say and like to be a guest on our show also. We'd love to have you.
I tell you, I know we did that 1 minute 33 seconds skits. Was our first time on YouTube.
But look, tell them the backstory. We were practicing.
Yes, we were practicing.
And
We are going
Melissa-
to upload it.
That's right. And Melissa was recording us and we didn't know it. And so we were trying to figure out what to do because we were excited about the YouTube and all this. And after we watched it, we laughed so hard.
You should leave a comment. What was the funniest part of that?
Please do.
Mine was when I made a comment and then these two bitches just stopped talking and they looked at me and then Janet goes, "That's really stupid." But then if you see in the video, Janet's got her feet
I
curled
know
up
it.
like an
I'm
ape
curling
or
my
something.
toes or something. I don't know what it is.
And Tanya's face,
Oh, rolling her eyes.
rolling her
and-
eyes was the best.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Are you gonna
goodness.
roll your eyes tonight?
Oh, probably.
But we got a lot of hits on that
Tanya
one.
gets a lot of compliments on her eyes.
She does.
I remember when I worked at P-Rads, remember our technician was just mesmerized by your eyes.
They're crazy.
Can we focus in on Tanya's eyes?
No, but also, no, we will definitely be looking at comments, and on the next episode, it'll also be loaded to your
I think Tanya's
iHeartRadio and wherever you can get your local podcasts, Spotify, and
Right.
whatnot. So
And tell them
just-
why we're not doing that this time.
Yeah, I had forgotten the equipment, so that's okay. We're on YouTube right now,
Aw.
but the next one you can listen or you can watch. So
Absolutely.
You got it.
It's
So-
called a variety.
That's right.
Yeah.
Variety show.
That's right. Well, see you later.
See you later.